Happy holidays, fanboys and fangirls. This is Nerds on Topic, and today I'm bringing you the news.
Ready? Kick it up now!
There we go. Happy holidays, everyone. This is Kevin from Nerds on Topic, and I am your solo nerd. It's good to hear from you all again, of course. Good to be back and behind the mic, and I am happy to see that, well, you guys haven't really left me. Man, it feels like forever since I've done this. Okay, so today I'm bringing you the news for December 7th through December 23rd, and I'm actually kind of wondering if last week I had actually said the wrong dates. I think I said November instead of December, which is probably going to confuse people. Well, fuck them if they can't take a joke, right? This is, of course, another episode of Not News for Nerds on Topic. Like always, I'm going to be bringing you the news for movie, TVs, video games, anime, manga, and comic books. And as always, I'm going to start off with the movies. I'm probably not going to be bantering in front of this episode for as long as I normally do because it's Christmas Eve and I don't really feel like making that long of an episode. I'm trying to get you guys the news that you deserve and need. And hope you guys all have a happy holidays. So let's get into the first segment, movies. Starting the movies off, we got a little bit of good news. Monster Hunter has officially announced through Mila Jokovich's Instagram that it is officially finished filming. So, luckily that horror show is almost over. On a more positive note, announced over Instagram was that the Joker film is officially done filming everything it is, and it has also been announced that it is not connected to the major DCEU. For those who don't know what DCEU actually stands for, it stands for DC, like Detective Comics, of course, Extended Universe, which is what they officially call their whole line of movies that are conjoined like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is. After that, we've got Ava DuVernay, I don't know. The director for the New Gods movie that DC is going to be doing, has teased on her Twitter that some of the New Gods that she's going to be putting in the movie, as she put an image up of Orion, Highfather, Light Ray, Metreon, Mr. Miracle, and of course his wife, Big Barda. I'm excited to see where this is going because I am a huge fan of, as you all probably know, of Jack Kirby and his Fourth World series. And that's going to be what this whole thing's going to be focusing on, which is a very interesting part of the DC major universe. Continuing on from there, Universal just hired Jay Basu, who also wrote for the Monsters sequel from the guy who directed the 2014 Godzilla movie, for a Battlestar Galactica reboot series. Series, but series of movies. That's going to be fun. Battlestar Galactica is, of course, like a huge sci-fi franchise that everyone loves, or at least most people love. And it'll be cool to see a new interpretation on it, on the story, especially from a writer who comes off of a giant monster movie. Going on from there, Netflix has announced that starting in 2019, they're going to start releasing 90 movies a year with almost a minimum of $200 million budgets for each of them. Oh, shit. I spilled my coffee. Fuck. One sec. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Where was I? Okay, so, this is awesome news. The new Hellboy trailer dropped, and it looks fucking amazing. I'm excited. It's also officially been stated in the end of it that the release date for the movie is going to be December 20th of next year. Of course, it's next year. It'd be weird if it was the year after that. We also have the first Aladdin photos with the main cast. Going over it, Aladdin looks pretty good. Looks charismatic, charismatic enough. We've got Jafar, who looks pretty damn basic. Will Smith actually looks pretty decent as the genie. He also put out in a Twitter that he is actually going to be blue in the movie. We will see how much that actually comes true. And then, of course, we get Jasmine, who looks, well, she looks like Jasmine. Not exactly like Jasmine, but it looks good nonetheless. And then the last little bit of movie news, we got a official response from the Sonic movie team to the, let's just put the less than positive vibe that they were getting from the audience, and it's good to see that they actually have a sense of humor. On their official Twitter, they posted an image of what looks like really buff-ass Sonic legs and a sign that says, "Hey, can't a guy work out?" I actually really like that. There was also a couple of what looks like leaked what's the word I'm looking for? Pre-pitch photos or posters for the movie that Sonic doesn't look half bad in, actually. It's a little bit weird, a little bit of Uncanny Valley going on, but it's not bad, and that actually, be fine to seeing like the kickback Sonic we saw in that poster. Other than that, I think that is the end of the movie news, and now into TV. Going into TV news, the first thing is going to be on Elementary, the CBS series. Apparently, it is going to be coming to an end after this next 7th season. For those who don't know about what Elementary is, it is basically a modern adaptation of Sherlock. It's pretty interesting. It's going to be, it's ending. On the other side of things, over on Netflix, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, after its second season premiere in April, is actually going to be getting, has actually been renewed for seasons 3 and 4 already. Netflix has also just cast the sibling trio of Tyler, Kinsey, and Bode from Lock and Key. The youngest is being played by Jackson Scott from It. Connor is set up to be Tyler, and who is this? Amelia Jones will be Kinsey. That's right. Wow, I am stupid right now. We also got some updates for the Dark Crystal series, I should say, being put out by Netflix, as we get a look at the main 3 characters for it, as well as the voice actors. I did not write down the voice actors' names, though, because who really cares? I'm pretty sure you guys do, but right now, I just didn't have the time to write it down. But we did get a look at the puppets, or at least I think they're puppets. They're either puppets or really good CG. And then also we got, I probably should have said this after the Lock and Key stuff, which was written by Joe Hill, because Joe Hill also did the next show for AMC, Nosferatu, which we finally get to see Zachary Quinto in full makeup, and goddamn does he look nasty as fuck. He looks old and messed up, and he's going to be a pretty good vampire, I guess. After that, we have... we finally get to see the Doom Patrol all together with Crazy Jane and Cyborg, and it actually looks really good. I like how they portray the characters. They are all set up for a Christmas card, which is what the trailer's about, as they talk to themselves in their heads, and Robot Man makes a comment on, I wonder if he's the only one that gets red eye. For those who don't realize, it's a joke because his eyes are glowing red all the time. And it also has an announcement for a February 15th release date. So just after all you lonely people are getting out of Valentine's Day rut. And DC has cast its Dr. Midnight for the Stargirl series. And the Justice Society as Henry Thomas from Hill House, who I also found out while I was researching this, played Elliot in E.T. Oh man, I went through his entire filmography, and 99% of the shit he's in has been horror. Like, even before he was in E.T., he was in a horror movie, which is fucking ridiculous. He was 10 years old in that shit. That is all I wrote down for movies, so we are going to go into games now. All right, for video games, we are starting off with, well, we found out what is happening with the Telltale game for The Walking Dead last season. Apparently, it is going to be an Epic Store exclusive. I do believe I forgot to go over this last time, but Epic Store is now a new direct competitor to Steam, created by the people who did what's it called, Fortnite. Yeah. That's weird. I don't know why they're trying to compete with Steam. It's kind of pointless. Weird and out of nowhere, Sony has released a new Lemmings game. It's out for iOS and Android right now, and I went and checked it out, and it already has terrible reviews. Everyone says that it is shit. So why not go check it out for yourselves and make your own opinion? We have a few more notable characters added to Jump Force, as they introduced Midoriya from My Hero Academia and Asta from Black Clover. I'm excited to see this because, it's really cool seeing them alongside the Shonen Jump classics as Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho, and I'm excited to see that. But also, with those characters being revealed, we got the story trailer. And it reminds me a lot of the anime Recreators, I think, because it follows the organization of Jump Force, which is all the heroes from the shonen mangas. Wait, no. Is it Jump Force or is it something else? I don't know. But they are... It is revealed that they are fighting a group of villains who are trying to rewrite the Jump universe, which are all the different universes that live in the Shonen Jump manga, which is why they're all fighting together. There's also this really cool looking custom character creation mechanic going on in there, kind of like what what's it called? Sonic Forces and Jump Force. That's funny. I didn't think about that until literally right now as I'm talking about it. Both using a character creation mechanic and using your custom character in the storyline. Huh. Anyways, you can use a bunch of classic shonen manga costumes and hairstyles and whatnot to make your character to fight alongside the likes of Goku, Naruto, Asta, and Midoriya. Other than that, we've got a new game trailer for Control by Remedy Studios, I do believe it's called. And it looks interesting. It's a brand new game, kind of a supernatural horror Men in Black kind of thing. It's also a little bit reminiscent of BioShock with powers and all that. It looks really cool, looks really interesting, it looks super clean. I'm excited to see where they go with it. It's a brand new IP, which of course we always love. And going on in there with the last little bit of game news, 343 Studios has revealed some more about the Halo Infinite game, including my favorite part, the reintroduction of couch play with a 4-way split screen co-op mode, but it could be co-op mode, I don't know, but at least it's a 4-way split screen battle mode, harkening back to the days of the N64 and Xbox Classic. Super excited to see this because I love the couch play. I love being able to sit next to your friends and actually play the same game with each other and, fuck with each other, push each other, cheat by screen sharing, screen looking. Is that what it was? I don't know. Cheating. It's fun. It's hilarious. The constant infighting. It's what made classic gaming like James Bond 007 so much fun, as long as you're not playing Oddjob. But yeah, that is the last little bit of video game news, and we're going to kick off the next section with anime. Starting off the anime news, we got some Crunchyroll stuff. Crunchyroll is rolling out a whole new ad campaign called Stay Crunchy, which is celebrating the fans and everyone who contributes to the whole community of anime, and is also launching a new thing, a mix tool, where people can share custom anime lists, much like making a mixtape back in the day. The commercial for the Stay Crunchy ad campaign has also, for the first time, animated their mascot, Hime, which is pretty cool. It looks really good. It's a mixture of live action and anime, and it's very fun. It's what everyone imagined doing when they were kids, except as full-grown adults. So the hero fairy the hero of Fairy Tail, the creator of Fairy Tail, Hiro Mashima. Hiro Mashima is following the steps of Akira Toriyama in Dragon Quest, as he is now drawing the Dragon Quest 11 one-shot manga, which is really cool. Like, I love the whole idea of passing of the torch, because Akira Toriyama is what started off the whole art style of Dragon Quest, and one of the more modern anime and manga artists is picking up the mantle. I like that. And then starting on January 8th, Crunchyroll and Hulu will be streaming the Promised Neverland anime, which, as you all know, I am super excited for. I fucking love the Promised Neverland. Such a great manga. Then we also have some news for the anime for Boogie Pop and Others, which is a novel series, and the anime is going to be starting off with an hour-long special on January 4th. So, for those who don't know, Boogie Pop and Others is a supernatural, horror-ish looking manga series about a Shinigami named Boogie Pop. Obviously. And then we got a little bit of news for Bakugan Battle Planet, which is, of course, the reboot of Bakugan. And it has already started airing 11-minute episodes on Cartoon Network. But before that, they had aired it early online. But, of course, I'm late for recording this because, well, it all happened within a couple of days of each other. Next we have, well, it's not really anime, but it's pretty damn close. Like, anime adjacent. The Toei Tokusatsu fan club has released 2 posters for their upcoming fan show, or I should say upcoming kaiju fan show, that looks actually really cool. It's live action, though, and it is called, what the fuck is it called? It is called Series Kaijuku Galassi? I don't know. It looks really cool. It's got like this giant Rodanish looking monster as its main monster, I guess. And then it has it's announced that it's going to be releasing a trailer on January 2nd, so keep an eye open for that. I'm, of course, going to be going over it when it happens, but, you know, just in case I forget for some reason. And the last little bit of anime news, Overdrive Girl 1/6, which is a manga about an anime girl figurine that comes to life, is going to be premiering on in April of 2019. It looks pretty interesting. It was just announced that it was getting... Oh, fuck. Move the mic. But it just announced that it's getting its anime then. Yeah, so that's the last little bit of anime news, and we're going into my favorite section, comics. So, as always, when I do comics, the first thing I do is read off the top-selling comics for DC, Marvel, Image, and others. And, of course, as always, I start off with DC because it's the best and alphabetical order. Starting off, we have Batman number 61, Nightwing 55, like as always, because those guys rule the fucking comic book world. Then we have Justice League 14, Aquaman 43, just in time for the Aquaman movie that just came out. Then we have Teen Titans 25 and Harley Quinn 56. Going into Marvel, we have Amazing Spider-Man 12, Star Wars Darth Vader 25, Thor number 8, Captain America number 6, Infinity Wars number 6, Uncanny X-Men number 6, 666, the number of the devil. Which is funny because he's usually in one of those comics. After that, we have Image and other publishing companies. We have Outcast number 37, Gideon Falls number 9, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 34, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 89, Spawn number 292, and Lumberjanes number 57. Whew. All right, and now into the actual articles. You know, I love DC, but sometimes their Vertigo series shit is really weird. They have a new superhero, Jesus Christ, who has come back to Earth and is palling around with the character named Sunman as he finds out that, well, people have been misconstruing his words from the Bible, and now he's trying to save the world. It's weird. I don't know how I really feel about this. So I'm going to continue on into the Batman news, which is of course the powerhouse of all comics, which I really don't care for. But the there's a new Batman villain version coming out of the Batman Who Laughs, who's getting a one-shot comic, which is the Grim Knight, who kind of looks like if Batman and the Punisher had a baby. Yeah. It looks boring to me, but hey, I'm sure you'll all love it. Then it looks like the Justice League is once again fighting an evil version of themselves. This time it is brought on by Mxyzptlk, and it's going to be them from the sixth dimension separated from their secret identity. So we're getting a Superman without Clark Kent and a Batman without Bruce Wayne and so on and so forth. It's not like we haven't had this done before. After that, we've got Rulers of the 80s IPs. IDW has set to relaunch the Transformers comics again next year in March. Also by IDW next year in March, we have a all-female creator showcase with a 48-page anthology issue called Synergy. It's going to have several different stories, such as from Transformers and Jim and the Holograms, as well as an autobiographical little story in there too. That's going to be cool. Excited to see where they go, what they do with that. And lastly, for comics, we have Dynamite, who is relaunching the $6 Million Man. I don't know why they're doing that. It's kind of pointless at this point. But anyways, that is all of the news I got for you guys today. I hope you all have a happy holiday season. And yeah, so let me get into the shout-outs really quick and all the breakdown of the rest of the show, whatever the fuck I call it, I don't know right now. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Not Coffee, and that's coffee with a K. You can follow the show on Instagram and Twitter at Nerds on Topic. And what else? You can follow the amazing DJ who does the music for this at Swa Music on all social media. And is there anything else? Email the show with any tips or suggestions, or, just want to talk to me on Gmail at nerdsontopic@gmail.com. And yeah, remember everybody, this is Nerds on Topic, and we are not the podcast you're looking for. Bye-bye.